All right, so year 5, first year of my masters. I studied my masters at Leeds Beckett University as opposed to Middlesex, where I also applied to. And the main reason I avoided that is because 1, I didn't want to live at home, and 2, you get 10% off the course that you. You get 10% off the masters that you do, supposing you stay at the same university that you did your undergrad at. I don't know if that's a national thing, but at least it was definitely on my course. But that was the main reason I stayed. I did it part-time because third year was just way too intense for me to go and do 7 modules in 1 year. It was just too much. So in my first year of the masters, there was 2 modules either side of the semester. And then in the second year, it was 1 plus dissertation, which is actually quite cushy. Some people did it full-time, and the stress that them man was seeing throughout the year, I am so happy that I did it part-time, because I'm not trying to be part of that team full-time in the lab. The course in itself, so I guess if you think about everything you've done in life, you do year 1, you do your year 2, you do your year 6, year 7 to year 11, year 11 to A levels, everything gets harder, innit? Personally, I didn't think it was actually even that hard, in the sense of, as long as you lock in, you go to your class, you seminar, you lecture, you do your reading outside, I don't think it's even that hard. I guess if you, like anything, if you leave it too late, it will be, because you haven't given yourself the time to soak everything in. But personally, I didn't find it too hard. Obviously, there's concepts that you might need to go away and really understand, but personally, I was comfortable. I didn't feel anything. I think where it was tough when we're bringing the PT in is because I started my job as a personal trainer the same September that I started my masters, so I had to get around understanding how to manage my time between, especially on a Thursday, because on Thursdays I started work at 6 a.m. but I had to be up at like 5:15 to be out the house to get the specific 5:35 bus into work, and then you teach a couple classes, you do your role at work, and then you head back, and then from there I finish at 2, we got to head back all the way to uni to go and sleep. In a lecture. Obviously I'm not going there to plan to sleep, but obviously you've been up from 5 and you haven't had a nap, so it's really sticky to try and actually be awake for 3 hours consistently after being awake from 5 a.m. and you finish at 6 p.m. in the evening. It's a sticky one. The Sunday shift wasn't good. Well, it wasn't a shift that obviously hindered going to uni. It was actually quite good for me because I managed to do some work in the morning before I actually had to go and do my job, because I mean, how many people are going to get up and go to the gym at 6 a.m. on a Sunday? I'm not, and I never will, and I actually train. So from a sporting standpoint, obviously I'm a retired team sport athlete now, and I went down the route of learning to weightlift. So my weightlifting started off like this. And then eventually progressed into this. Yes, that's me, baby. But then sometimes also this happens. Yes, nearly killing myself in that. But I'm really enjoying weightlifting. Even up to right now, I'm kind of stepping away from. I've stepped away from it already. I'm just kind of like building up my foundations again, because second year it really got to me. I stopped training as effectively as I was. But we've got plans in place for competing in July, and I'm saying this out loud to make sure that I do it. So that will be something that I'll be I'm planning to document this one with my training partner. So hopefully we can get some of those videos up and running on the YouTube. Why I bring up the weightlifting though is because one of the first things I did coming into my masters was we went into a weightlifting seminar where I met my guy that trained with Ben, and I don't know, weightlifting as a sport just really grew my interest in just doing something a lot more strength focused. And I guess the concept of strength and conditioning really ties in quite well with weightlifting. Your strength speed, your speed strength, your plyometrics, your stability, your mobility, your conditioning, all ties in really well. And I guess that's where my interest in weightlifting is really strong at the moment. money. This was a really sticky place for me in my first year at university. So obviously with the PT I don't know how other gyms run, but at least us, we have to pay a license of 240 quid and what do they call it? Life insurance, training insurance, we just call it insurance, which was 60 quid, so 300 quid, boom, straight out of your account. It was running in October. And obviously, and especially the type of person I am, I'm not the most, when I don't know people, I'm not the most open. It's quite hard for me to make friends. But once I'm open, it's cushy. But it's just the whole immediate, I'm not that guy. I mean, you see me on the Instagram and on Snapchat, I'm a full-time comedian, but I need to know you, or I need that kind of confidence there. But just for me to come and chat to you is a bit longer, so I found that bit of when it came to PTing quite hard. But now that I'm known in the gym, it's quite easy to just go and chat to people and have a conversation. And that's why I really struggle, because if you don't have that in you, it's quite hard to pick up clients, because clients need to buy into you and what you're doing, or just what you're about. And I didn't really understand that coming in. And now that I've had 2 years to kind of understand that and understand how to kind of allow clients to buy into you, allow members to kind of understand what I'm about, allow members to just get a feel of me. But so if you don't get that buy-in from members, it's quite hard. And because I wasn't making a lot of money straight out of straight into the job, like I was having to use my student loan money, which now in masters isn't that much, because the money that I was getting was supposed to be used for paying off my course, but I had to use it to pay off my rent because I wasn't earning that much over the first 2 or 3 months. But then from January onwards, I started to pick up my feet. Do you know what? Even got to a point where I had expendable money. So it takes time to build up that base, that PT, and if you don't do it quick enough, I look at myself, if I didn't manage to achieve that, I would have been out of the job. And then where would money have come from? I would have had to rely on my student loan money, which wasn't too much, and that would have meant I had to use that to pay for my house and pay for the course, as well as actually, now that I'm a part-time student, I had to pay council tax. So I had to pay council tax, I had to pay my bills for the house, and I had to pay that. So first it was a bit of a struggle in terms of doing all that, but by the end of it, I was pretty much on top of it. It just takes time. And at the same time, I was still gambling and I was still smoking. And it was a really bad place, because the house that I was living in, do you know what, this stuff all kind of fits in quite well, the gambling, the drugs and the accommodation. Because I was living with two other guys smoked and one didn't. But if he didn't have smoke, he had smoke. And if I had smoke, if I didn't have smoke, they had smoke. It was like a circus, and we were just basically always smoking and pissing our money away smoking. So that didn't help, and I was still gambling. That didn't help. Although the gambling intensity kind of dropped down a little bit in comparison to what I was like before. So it just wasn't helping that I was pissing my money away, and I had other things to spend my money on. So that wasn't a really good place to be in. In terms of the house that I was living in, in terms of how we kept the house, it was probably the first year. Nah, I lie. In terms of the house that I was living in terms of the guys and that, it was one of the years where I didn't really have to do too much moaning. The only thing that really got to me was that, obviously because I'm living on different times to everybody else, I just wanted the kitchen clean. And it's my only pet peeve of nowadays, just keep the kitchen clean, because it's one of them ones, it's what's the word? Consideration to me. Like, if I use the kitchen, I'm leaving it the way you'd want to find it. I didn't, even up to this day, I still don't get that kind of, what's the word? Replication, reciprocation. I don't get that reciprocation sometimes. And I remember there was an incident where I just thought, you might not listening, so cool, I just bagged up everyone's thing and just put it in the bin. And them man didn't like it. But when you ask man to do things over and over and over again, what are you supposed to do? Keep asking. Nah, you take the lead. You're the alpha male. You're the Rottweiler. And I was the Rottweiler. So, relationships. Bae, or T, we call her T. We need to stop calling her Bae for real, that's just sad. So, my last Christmas, so my third year, that Christmas. It was the last time I saw her, and we had a little catch up. So, but I was still in my feelings for the whole year. So this is the year I decided to get the closure that I needed. So a week or two before my birthday, I wrote this big paragraph about things I've been meaning to say to her for damn near 2 years, and I just needed to get it off my chest, regardless of how she took it. Big paragraph. And do you know what? It actually went down quite well, because she responded with another big paragraph as well, saying that she'd been basically planning to write me the same thing, and like she saw my graduation pictures and she wanted to hit me up, but she just didn't. And I guess it was a two-way thing, so I guess it was a good thing that I hit her up. But I guess I didn't get the response that I wanted with her. I mean, she basically said she's moved on. She accepts the apology and that, and she forgives me and that, but she's moved on. And I remember going to a job interview. Was I going to a job interview? I was in town. I was heading home, and I've never ever had this happen to me before, but in the middle of town, man just started crying. And I had to go through a back streets and just let it go, and it was just a bit intense. It was because of the message that I got, it was just a bit intense. Got a bottle of wine. I want to go and sit and cry in my bed and drink my bottle of wine. Yeah, man's moist, but I guess you guys just can't relate. But I heard what I needed to hear, and I guess over time I've moved on, because nowadays, not that I don't care, but it's what it is. Shit ain't gonna change. You just have to be able to fix up, look what's ahead. You got your masters, you got your PT. There's things for you to look forward to and go and achieve. And I did that. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? Maybe one day she'll be back. All in all, though, this was a very testing year in terms of being an adult, because of having to manage going to school, is it 3 days a week? But also having to go and do your PT, so you have to go home and study, and you have to go home and plan your session, and then you have to put money away to pay your council tax, and then at the same time you're pissing money away because you're still gambling and still smoking. And then on top of that, like with coaching basketball, it was like a Monday and a Thursday, and they got games on Wednesdays. There's so much going on. There was so much going on that I was even excited to buy a diary. I've had 3 diaries now, and it's one of the most important and the most exciting things to buy. So get yourself a diary. Yeah.